the legendary Tomohito Nishiura on Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Welcome to OSTuesday. Every Tuesday I bring you the best of original soundtracks from across genres, from the best of video game, anime, film, TV, music theatre and beyond. Yes, talk about TV. Up next we have a TV show that I have not watched. I mean, this is from the 1960s, so I mean, I wasn't alive. But yeah, I discovered this a couple weeks ago, and I feel it would be the best time to play on this show. This is from legendary composer Henry Mancini. This is the theme from Mr. Lucky. His sound, like, you can just know Henry Mancini's sound. Also compliments to have putting an organ in, a Hammond organ in. That was the wonderful playing of Buddy Cole, who worked a lot with Bing Crosby. Right, how are you guys doing? Let me know how you're doing this fine Tuesday or whatever day you're watching this. Yeah, let me know what you're up to. DM me on Instagram, email me. I'll always love to hear what you guys are doing while you're listening to this. Now, for the next couple of tunes, this might be a bit unorthodox, but I'm going to try and see what the reaction is. So, if you guys don't know, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christ follower. And in my devotion time, I've been studying about Elijah in 1 Kings 19. That's where I am at the moment. And how he ran from Jezebel, and his feelings of being alone, feeling like the only person worshipping God. Everyone else was following Beale and idolatry. So the next couple tunes are about feeling alone, being homeless, coming to a place where you feel isolated. So Henry Mancini again. Yeah, it just strikes again. Now this one's from a movie that I have watched. This is Tom and Jerry the movie, and this first tune segment of this homeless/loneliness arc is called Homeless from the Tom and Jerry movie. Yo, Harry Mancini can write, you know. Honestly, his orchestrations, and I said in the last episode about his old orchestrations. Yes, this movie came out in 1992, but remember Mancini was writing since what, the 40s, 50s? I could be wrong. I need to fact check that, but he's been writing for a long time, and obviously, you know, he has that influence, and it bodes well because when you watch Tom and Jerry, the show, like, most of the scenes are just music, you know. They're written for the scene. They're not like written as a score, if that makes sense. So he really encapsulated it in those like 3-4 minutes in the movie. So I even though, to be fair, even though the movie itself didn't get the accolades that people feel in retrospect it deserved, I think the score is still stellar. Right. Up next in this loneliness, alone feeling, a song from the Gundam Thunderbolt OST. This is an anime about robots in space, I believe.
When the sunset moves this journey, they say it is so romantic. I know feel that way, so nostalgic. It reminds me about it. I feel so lonely. All the memories, they will all gone. But the beauty, although they had to go, it is true. All the memories, they will all gone. Oh, girl, I'm alone. I lost happiness moment around. Whenever people say it's so romantic, it reminds me all about you. I feel so lonely. So lonely.
Imagine finding doo-wop in an anime. That's crazy. But honestly, that whole Gundam Thunderbolt, that soundtrack, it's one that I definitely recommend checking out. You find all sorts in there. Like I said, you find doo-wop, but also you'll find like 60s and 50s like hard bop. It's crazy. But yeah. Up next, this is actually one suggested through my Instagram. I put out a poll on, or a story on Instagram asking for suggestions that people want to hear, because obviously I can't watch and listen to everything. So I'd like to hear your input in what you want to hear. And even after that story, even if you just want to send me something that you think I should check out, or, you know, I think, yeah, I welcome it. If you want to send me something that you think I should check out, yeah, I welcome your suggestions and I will play them on the show. This one's suggested by Noel Art on Instagram, and this one's called Loneliness from the Naruto soundtrack. Such an amazing tune. I love how I'm trying to tell a Bible story through video game music and anime. And I don't know if those two worlds cross, but you know, I think they do, because a lot of the Bible characters, it's not just stories. Like, these are humans that have emotions, you know what I mean? And they feel these things. And it wasn't really planned to, you know, give a short Bible study and on these topics, but I guess it's fresh in my mind, and I studied it this morning on the morning of I'm recording this. But like Elijah, you know, there's a time you realize you come to your safe haven, and his safe haven is God. I'm preaching over anime. That's so funny. Anyway, but even if you're not Christian, or you're not, you don't believe in these things, you know, what's your safe haven? Your safe haven might be another outlet, or, you know, it might be a hobby that you're into, or it, you know, might be something, you know. But everyone has their safe haven. So talking about safe haven, this is called Safe Haven from Final Fantasy 15. and it's a perfect way to round off that, loneliness / emotive side of this week's OS Tuesday. I have a couple more tunes for you before I end. Thank you for listening, and I will hope to see you next week with another batch of original soundtracks from across the musical sphere. I'm going to leave you with a song that really there is no wonder why it's so famous on social media and TikTok and Instagram. It really just is one of the better soundtracks that have come out over the last, say, 5 years. 5-10 years. Now this is Agape from Nicholas Britell.